got company.
What? I'm really surprised they decided to open fire on us here in the center of the city.
Don't worry, they're not serious. They're only using their machine guns. If they wanted to hurt us, they'd use rockets.
Ah, these guys are serious, all right. Hey, I'll tell you what, these guys are really beginning to get on my nerves.
Judging from their markings, I don't think those helicopters belong to the Japanese army.
Those helicopters are American? Now then, tell me, was it your idea to request the assistance of the United States Air Force in this matter?
Oh, it wasn't me, sir.
This is absolutely typical of the Americans. Why can't they mind their own business?
I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, after all, we did attack an American foundation.
Look, it's hardly the same as Pearl Harbor.
I think you'll find this isn't a revenge attack.
These Americans are too soft. They are not using enough firepower. Tactical nuclear weapons would produce far more satisfactory results.
We won't need nuclear weapons. When the three dragons appear, Tokyo will be reduced to a pile of ash.
You know, I think their plan is to try and force us to change into dragons.
God, I think you're right.
Yeah, we've played right into their hands. We're giving them a superb opportunity.
Well, I'm fed up with being used as target practice by these guys. I think it's about time we launched a counteroffensive and see how they like being shot at.
Mizuchi, you've got to be joking.
Look, you've got to be joking if you think I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. Now, one of you's gotta volunteer to steer the tank for a minute.
Okie doke, I'll give it a try.
Suzuku, all you gotta do is drive normally and I'll shoot all the bastards out of the sky.
Okay, then. It's like playing a video game.
Right then. Now, let me see. Here we go. They're not stupid. They're positioning themselves behind the gun turret, so I can't get a shot off at them.
Can't you turn the turret round to face them?
Sure, but then they'll just move around so I can't get at them. We're screwed.
Here goes.
Your history, pal.
What's happening?
Ah, you're awake. Excellent timing. You see, I never enjoy operating on an unconscious patient. It's so much more fun when they're awake. This way you can hear them screaming. Struggle all you like. This time I've made sure there's no way you can break free.
Tanks were so strong.
Oh, yeah. The Iron Dragon will take a few knocks, all right.
Get away from me, you crazy old bastard. I'm not a laboratory rat, you know.
Huh? Now, whatever's this interruption for? I don't want you snooping around here on your own, Miss Lansdale.
I see you've been analyzing Gozen of Kamakurai's blood.
That's very observant of you. Although I'm sure you don't understand the implications of the data you've been snooping through. To a scientist, it's obvious that Gozen's blood wasn't of human origin.
It's not of human origin? Well, this really is interesting.
Huh? You've still been unable to determine where the stolen tank is going?
Yes, sir, but I have positioned a second unit on the banks of the Etagawa River. Once the stolen tank leaves the built-up area, they'll be able to launch a surprise attack without risk of damaging property or civilians.
A surprise attack?
Yes, that's right, sir. We've decided to call it Riverside Storm.
Riverside Storm, eh? It kind of gives me a sinking feeling.
Where are you taking me?
You will follow our instructions exactly, or there will be trouble.
Any attempt to escape from our custody will be punished severely.
Well, thanks, but no thanks. Huh?
Quite an impressive demonstration, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, but why would injecting some of that blood have such an effect on that rat?
My dear Miss Lansdale, that's a question I've been asking myself repeatedly ever since I got a sample of Gozen Kamakura's blood.
And have you managed to come up with any answers yet, Doctor?
Nothing conclusive, but I firmly believe the answer to the riddle lies with the four Ryudo brothers. Once I've had the chance to dissect one of them, I'm sure I'll have the solution. Yes, what is it? What do you mean he's escaped again? That's quite impossible. I sincerely hope you had nothing to do with this.
With what?
You know full well, you lying little bitch. You're in trouble now. I'll teach you to meddle in my affairs.
Gozen's blood. Wait a minute. Didn't that mad devil Gozen say he'd once drunk the blood of a woman from the old dragon village? I wonder where he keeps the rest of the blood he injected into that rat. I must find it and get rid of it right away. Let's see. Where would he put it? Whoa!
Quick, he's in here!
Time to leave.
Research lab is going up in smoke.
Oh, what a pity, Dr. Tamazawa. As I recall, your sample of dragon's blood was being kept in there.
Right, I'll...
Excuse me, but I must fly, Doctor.
It's really weird that a great lump of iron like this can cross a river so easily.
Oh, Matsuri, you don't know anything, do you? Nearly all tanks are amphibious these days, you know?
What's amphibious?
Well, you see...
Hey, have you seen that lot on the other side of the bridge?
Oh, yeah, looks like a welcoming committee.
Excuse me, Hashime.
Hmm?
We Ryudos are different from other people, aren't we? It's not that I really care about it or anything, but I was wondering if it might be easier for us to fit in if we were normal and just the same as everybody else is.
Well, I'm sure you're right. It would be much easier if we were the same as everyone else, but the fact of the matter is that we're not. In itself, that's nothing to worry about. It just means we can't lead our lives in the same way as everyone else. It's just a fact of life for us.
Yeah.
And what does it matter what other people think? We've still got each other. And you know, at the end of the day, that's all that's important.
Yeah, you're right. I won't let it worry me anymore now.